believe that these are going to be the first Cuban-style sauces that I've ever had. On the channel, at least. So we've got three sauces. This is from Barbaro Mojo. Newer hot sauce company, at least for me. I met them at Jungle Jim's the weekend of Fire this year. I'd never tried their sauces before. I was able to try all three of these sauces, actually all four of the sauces that they had. But I tried to completely delete them from my memory so I can dive in deeper here. I'm going to be slaughtering so much of the wordage here, and I'm so sorry. So, jalapeno. It's going to be a jalapeno sauce. We've got pinazo. Pineapple, I believe. And then we got Best Day Ever. Much easier for me to say. So this is their hottest sauce. We got 3 out of 4. We got a 3 out of 4. And then we got the mildest of 1 out of 4 on their heat scale. So let's dive in. Sauce looks beautiful. It might have some like fire roasted kind of things going on. It's definitely like a cooked green sauce. Love Verdes because Verdes are so hard to do. So I love diving into new Verdes, and whenever I find a good green sauce, I'm always very, very excited. So, all right, Cuban hot sauce. Barbaro Mojo, jalapeno. Ingredients, pretty straightforward. Distilled vinegar, jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, sweet onion, green bell peppers. And then, okay, this is the one thing that, this is where my confusion is. So, the base is a like Cuban marinade / dipping sauce, which is mojo. I had to look this up. I'm trying to educate myself before this video. So mojo criollo. I don't know if this is a mistype or it's a different style. So the mojo is, and then the criollo is spelled on the Best Day Ever. Criolle, and then everywhere else I've seen this is Criollo. And so I don't know if like that is a misprint or if that's like a different style of the sauce. But basically you have like this spiced sour citrus garlic and onion marinade / dipping sauce. And that's like the base of these sauces, I believe. You got this mojo criollo, which has got a lot of stuff going on in here. So we got orange juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, garlic, onions, spices. What freaking kind of spices? Tell me, please. Sugar, potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate. Those are preservatives. And then garlic, salt, lemon juice, spices. Again, please tell me your spice blend, please. Xanthan gum. Shake well. Okay, so this should be pretty straightforward. Where we landed on sodium, 25, a little low on the sodium, but we'll see how it tastes. Smells delicious, bright, kind of maybe fire roasted, maybe. I'm not really sure how they're doing it, but I'm seeing some either black pepper. Did I say black pepper? I always read things and then I forget what I'm saying. There could be. See, it just says spices. I have no idea, but there's either like some fire roasted bits, or there is black pepper going in here. Don't know. Cheers. Let's see. Freaking delicious. Killer green sauce. So good. Absolutely beautiful. It's bright, vibrant, tangy. I get like jalapeno flavor. I'm getting garlic and onion. Just a super solid green sauce. A little bit of heat in the back of my throat coming from the jalapenos. Very solid, awesome representation of a like great green sauce. This is just going to be like, for me, like everyday table green. Super good. There's nothing like crazy or wild happening. This is just a hot sauce maker that has a really good recipe, kind of just nailing the style. Heat scale on this is probably a 1 for me. Salt, even though it's 25 milligrams, generally is a little bit low, but it doesn't taste like under-seasoned in any way, shape, or form. Normally with Verdes, green sauces, you need to have a little bit of sodium to kind of like liven things up. And this is definitely has that at the level that it's at. It's bright, it's great, and like the flavors are melding together in a wonderful, wonderful way. Beautiful, beautiful sauce. Moving down, this is pinazo. probably slaughtering it. I'm so sorry. Heat level, 3 out of 5 on here. So we got onions, we got yellow tomatoes. The yellow tomatoes, never really seen that. And what is a Datterini tomato? I do not know what that is. Is that like a Cuban style of tomato? I am not sure. But I don't think I've ever had yellow tomatoes. I've had green tomatoes in hot sauce. Fantastic. Never had like called out yellow tomatoes. Really, really cool. And then we got pineapple juice, pineapple, distilled vinegar, Fresnos. Love Fresnos. God, they're so good. Habanero peppers, yellow bell peppers, garlic, Carolina Reapers, and spices. So we got some Reaper there at the end to kind of add a little bit of tummy aches for Brian. Hoping this is going to be a really nice sauce. So why are you red? What's making you red? It's the Fresno peppers, Fresnos and habaneros. And that's making you red. I'm surprised that you're this red. The consistency of these sauces are awesome. They keep them chunky, yet like, you know, they keep the chunk in there. I like it when I'm a big texture guy, and I like it when they, generally speaking on style, I like it when the chunk is left in there, and I like that a lot. It doesn't smell like pineapple-y. I'm getting like tomato vibes. It definitely smells like a tomato-based sauce, which it is. Cheers. Delicious. Hot. Italian vibes. Like the tomato. It's going that direction for me. You know, onion, garlic, tomato. The pineapple juice and the pineapple itself is not like sticking out to me in any way, shape, or form. So pineapples, if you don't add like some sort of like acidic backing, like a lemon or lime or juice or something like that, pineapples generally go like sweet, and they don't have that like citric or acid to kind of like bump up the citrusness of a citrus fruit like a pineapple, because pineapples are kind of pulpy. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I mean, I like pineapples that way. I'm just saying there's different ways to do it. Yellow bell peppers are going to add like sweetness again, so I'm getting like sweet, savory things happening, like a tomato-based hot sauce. Again, delicious, super tasty. Just a really good representation of a tomato-based hot sauce. 2 on my heat scale, probably. Maybe, actually, I'm taking that back. Probably a low 3, actually. The Carolina Reaper, is it? Okay, just as Carolina Reaper peppers, which I think is, I thought it was going to be Carolina Reaper powder at first, but I do think it actually is the pepper itself, just by judging by the way it's burning, because it's slightly more radiating than it is sharp, and that just could be because it's the last ingredient. Again, I would love to know what spices are in here, because the last ingredient in here is spices. I would love to know the spice blend that's happening here. Again, Fresno peppers, beautiful pepper. I think of Fresno peppers as like spicy bell peppers. Freaking love them. Really solid sauce. Solid tomato-based sauce. Marching down. Best day ever. That's a really cool name for a hot sauce. I hope it leads to the best day ever. I'm going to a pizza place for dinner tonight, and I'm going to bring this. I'm going to bring both of these with me, actually, because I think those are a little yin-yang situation. I think it would work great on pizza. Set that knife aside. 3 out of 4 again, heat scale. Same heat scale as before. Mango, number 1 ingredient. And then we got tomatoes, habanero peppers. So we got mango, tomatoes, habanero up front. Onions, distilled vinegar, yellow bell peppers, and that mojo Creole. I don't know if it's instead of the O, it's an E on the end of this. And I don't know if that's a different style or what's happening there. But water, salt, orange juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, garlic, onion, spices. Again, tell me what spices, please. Sugar, potassium sorbate, and sodium benzoate. Those are preservatives. Garlic, salt, Carolina Reaper peppers, and then spices. I would love to know what spices are in there as well. So is this just like a hotter version? Like, are we just taking this sauce and switching out the peppers, basically? And adding mango? Great texture again, but it's when you have good texture like that, it gets gummed up in the neck of the bottle, and that's just the nature of the beast. Ooh, doing quite a bit. Sodium 25. 25. Same amount of sodium in all of them. All right, cheers. See how we're doing. This one's the hottest for sure. I would put this as like it's a 3 out of 4, not a 4 out of 5. Slightly hotter than this one. The habanero is more like punchy. I believe they're orange habaneros. Maybe red. I can't tell. I can't tell this is the Savina or the standard orange. It might be Savina. It's starting to go back of the throat. Good sauce. I can taste the habanero in here ever so slightly. So if you like sauces that are pepper forward, then this is a sauce that you're going to really enjoy. Again, so we're good. It's tomato-based sauce. Again, it's sweet like that, like tomato sweetness. Spices that I don't know what they are great. Delicious sauce. Jam-packed with flavor. All these sauces are jam-packed with flavor. Excellent sauce. Sodium's on point. Really, really good representation of a tomato-based sauce. Again, I think all of these is just like table sauce all day, go for it sauces. You know what I'm saying? It's going to work great just to like have and generally work with basically every meal that you're going to be going for. Heat level on this, probably a high 3. And slightly pepper forward. But other than that, tastes kind of similar to this one. Not going to lie. Not the bad thing, just a little bit hotter. So I would kind of bump this up to like probably a 4 out of 4, unless they have another sauce that's even hotter. They don't. Assuming that I have all of their sauces. But really, really solid sauces. I'm a fan. Very well done sauces. A fan. Barbera Mojo. You make some good stuff. Never had Cuban-style sauces, hot sauces before, and I enjoyed them. All right. In the description below is going to be a link to Barbera Mojo, so if you like them, go ahead and check them out. Also a link to the hot sauce subscription. So Hot Sauce Club. I got a really cool one coming from Mikey V this month. The bottles should be arriving like any second now, so I don't have one to show you, but it's like one of their craziest, might be one of the craziest hot sauces ever made. So if you're not in the Hot Sauce Club, there's a link in the description. You can check it out. You get a bottle of hot sauce from a fantastic hot sauce maker every month. All right, love you guys. See you guys on the next.
Hey, this is Brian Ames. Please click the subscribe button that you see right there, and you'll subscribe to my videos. From now on, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers. Oh man, it's going to be great. Bye.